Hi guys, I've been tagged by Snow Crusher to do my favorite tool. Um, it's gonna be a bit hard after 30 years of fixing a motorcycle. You get accumulate a lot of stuff, and it's pretty hard to pinpoint that favorite tool, that tool that make the difference. All the tools are useful if you use them well, and sometimes you have to invent stuff to make the job done. So I'm gonna try to summarize that a little bit. Like repairing motorcycles is not my life you would. I'm in aerospace business, and you have some link, but it's not all the time the same. So I'm gonna try to summarize what I like and why I like it. So first up. Okay, my first up is mostly of you will know that it's a little sandblast cabinet. I put bead glass inside the cabinet. The thing I like about it, before I used to have like that gun with the 100-pound reservoir with the nozzle, and you have to connect everything, and you mostly sandblast that way. The problem with that is the mess. It was fast. You can actually do the work a lot faster, but you have to pick up the mess after. I'm not in the commercial zone here, so it's a little bit more delicate. With that cabinet, at least I can do like 90% of the part I need to sandblast, and have a good result to it. You have to play with the air a little bit, depending on the media. You have to lower it, but should be around like 70 pound to 90 pound of air to get the precise texture of the material you want to blast. Maintenance-wise, they're pretty easy. You have some mica film you have to change time to time, and these stuff too you have to replace when they get tear down. But for the rest, for maintenance, it's just if you change media, it's just a trap underneath, and you change media. The other stuff I like and I really recently got is these little bins. Before I have these tray of material, and what I found is you have to look on this tray to find the right part you need. It is cheap, so and I have the very little space here to do my hobby. So I'll buy a couple of them, and it's getting easier and easier to find the stuff, and actually don't run to the store to buy something you have because you cannot find it. It's like the story of the guy who had 5 or 6 chocolate because he cannot find it, then you have to buy another one each time. end up with 5 or 6 truck lines. So I think it's a investment to have a good, you know, storage for your material. At least you can see what you have, what you don't have, and make the repair faster. Because if you have to run out to the store each time you need something, and you know you have the stuff but you cannot find it, that's a waste of time and money. That's that part here. Next. Like I say, over the years, you collect a lot of these tools to do the job right. Sometimes you use them for one series of bike, others you can use them for, you know, a wider spectrum of motorcycle. So you at the end, you fill up one tool chest, and you fill up the second tool chest, and I believe that's a never-ending story. But sometimes you need like block of wood, and that become your tool. Just a little block of wood, you know, to do specific job, and that become a tool. So going down that, I'm going to show you what tool make me happy to use, because they're showing, signaling me that the end of the project it's near. And I'm going down to the road test part of the build. Next. Okay. So I'm closer to my favorite tool. But one important tool when you're restoring old bike, any kind of bike, is to have a shop manual. Better is OEM shop manual, like that one. You can check for torch picks, you can check for, you know, measurement, and all that stuff, and procedure, and everything you need to know. I do check on the web to see if the certain model have problem with them, recurring problem, so I can address that too. Other thing is one of those. Very useful. All the spectrum of. I have another one too. It's a scope meter too, but I like the easier to handle that one. You can check a lot of stuff with that. Helped me a lot. But my favorite tool is one of those. And the reason why, when I pull up that tool, that means the next step is the road test. Is to, you know, after 4, 5, 6 months of rebuilding one of those, you can actually go for the ride and road test the bike. So that's why it's my favorite tool. And what it is, it's just a vacuum gauge. That's all what it is. It's your balance, your carburetor for the 4-cylinder, like that one's a 4-cylinder. You balance the carbon, and the way that you install it, it's just at the port that the factory give you, put a little nozzle, and at high though, these gonna be on a certain point, and you have to synchronize them, balance them. The way you do it, it's pretty simple, but you have to have a very light touch. It's to work on those screws that will play with those and adjust them that all the vacuum is the same. That's it. That's my favorite tool. Other thing, I need to name 2 other guys that gonna be tagged. But I was watching the video of the other guys, and sometimes you repeat the name. So my suggestion, it's gonna be a simple one. It's any other person who want to make a video to his favorite tool, go ahead, you know. Just make it happen. Sometimes it's a bit hard to do, you know, because you don't know which one gonna pick. I picked the one that make me, you know, happy. A lot of reason to pick up one tool and tell that's your favorite tool, but the way I did it is just to, you know, for me, this was the happiest one. But what's gonna show at the end and tell me that my job is done, it's ready to go to, you know, ride. So anybody that want to make my favorite tool video are welcome. I'm gonna watch them. So have a nice day. Bye.